Anytime.
Please work.
Shit. Shit.
Don't curse, because
Yeah, I
know what's
know.
going
Yeah.
through the air.
Yep.
Let's go. All right. We have to quickly do a mic check. As much as this stinks, we got to do a mic check.
Okay.
So just talk, say whatever.
Good.
Nice. All right.
Good for you.
All right.
The most obnoxious song.
All right.
Now move over.
It is opening week here at the Ice Vault. Don Bosco Prep. Let's redo that. We know we're live. We're kind of just winging this, but it is opening game here at the Ice Vault. St. Joe's travels to Wayne to take on the Ironmen at Don Bosco. Now, St. Joe's was here last year. It was really this year, but last season. They defeated Don Bosco Prep here on this ice to win the county championship. George, anything you want to comment about?
Well, St. Joe's has to come out going aggressive, getting the puck, put it in deep in their own zone, and they just have to outshoot them, keep up with defense.
Yeah, 100%. Defense is going to be a big factor in this game. Goalie Gabe Florio is going to get the start tonight. He was tough in the game last year as a goalie. Had at least 25 saves. I mean, Bosco was very aggressive when it comes to shots on goal.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a shutout in that game. It just wasn't close. All right, that's it for our pregame sports show. Thanks.
Okay. So you didn't pause it. You did not pause it.
We always hear about this better life, this better life. We always felt it coming all along, yeah, all along. We got the keys to our real paradise, real paradise. Now let's go walking hand in hand, come on, baby, we can. Sunshine through the road, sunlight, we can touch the blood, we can rock, we can love this dream, we don't need no sleep, and we can do this all night.
Check, check. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Ice Vault Arena for opening night of the 2025-26 high school hockey season. Tonight's game is a Gordon Conference contest between the visiting St. Joe's Green Knights and your Don Bosco Ironmen. Starting lineup. Starting with St. Joe's, at forward, number 12, Max Juno. At forward, number 29, Donovan Gretchen. Number 84, Connor White. On defense, number 2, Nikita Bogatrev.
Opening game festivities wrapping up here at the Ice Vault, and we've got a good one for you as St. Joe's travels to Wayne to take on Don Bosco Prep in a rivalry game. George, opening week against Don Bosco, it can't get much better than this. What do you think?
Yeah, we got to start off with a hard-fought win. We need to get puck Steve, show off the offense, work hard, get puck Steve into the O-zone, and try to get shots off our goal to win this game.
100%. It is very loud here. We do have a sellout crowd on Rink 3 of the Ice Vault. The music is blasting. We're not sure if you guys can hear us. We're just hoping for the best here. So now Don Bosco is going to take the rink. St. Joe's in their huddle. And they slowly skate out to their positions. So it will be Shane Papagioli in the face-off with Nico Papasavis, and we are underway. The starting lineups in this one, as we have a shot glove saved by Florio. Gets it over to Greg Zimmer. Starting lineups, forwards for St. Joe's, Joey Chardulo, Shane Papagioli, and Kyle Kondratovic.
And that's offsides.
Offsides on Don Bosco. Defense for St. Joe's, Nikita Bogatrev, Greg Zimmer, and of course, the goalkeeper, Gabe Florio. For Don Bosco, currently on the ice, there is Nick Zayas, Leo McCullough,
And White's ready to take the draw. No.
So now it's Kondratovic with the puck. From the point, that was Nick Zayas of Don Bosco. A shot, glove saved by Gabe Florio.
Number 8 is getting ready to take the face-off.
Face-off goes in the favor of Don Bosco.
And that's a block shot.
Green Knights trying to come away with the puck. Now it's Kondratovic. And
that's a
hard slammed into the wall. Number 26 of Don Bosco, pass to his teammate. They are heading back into the St. Joe zone. A shot, easy save for Gabe Florio.
Soldier boy, hey, I got this new damn all kind of soldier boy. You gotta push it, crank back 3 times from left to right. Soldier boy, I'm in it. Why me like it? Why me like that soldier boy? That Superman in that. Like that soldier.
Face-off goes in favor of St. Joe's. Across the boards it goes. St. Joe's trying to say it is a loose puck. Now it's Devin Stokes. Into the neutral zone.
And that's a tip in by Bosco.
Nick Moss. Don Bosco keeps possession. It is a fight for the puck right now. A shot, a save. Florio, puck is still loose. They blow the whistle. It is a glove save. They will stop play.
Let's go, Bosco! That was a very hard save to even get to. You needed quick reflexes on that to even put a glove on it.
100%. Great job by Gabe Florio. That's why he was named the captain this year.
And Bosco won the face-off. It was safe by Gabe. Yeah, you could see it.
So now Don Bosco out to the point.
Out to the point.
Nice hit by number 36, Joseph Flanagan. And the puck deflects into the netting.
And that's a stoppage of play. The key factor in this game is going to be the big hits to slow down the offense to try get a quick out pass.
Yeah, you're talking to me about it on the drive here. This is a big rivalry game. These guys do not like each other. They just want to do the best for their teammates. They're going to defend them no matter what.
That was the right
Face-off goes in favor of Don Bosco. The puck goes out to Gabe Florio. It is a shot on goal. Now into the corner, it's Zimmer.
St. Joe trying to break out here. It's stopped by Don Bosco defense. Here we go, boys! Yeah. And that's a clean hit by Connor White.
So now St. Joe's breaking away with the puck. Into the box. Bosco won't give in. They keep it in the St. Joe zone, and Gabe Florio will get a save. Shane Papacholi and Nico Papacristo in for the face-off. In favor of Don Bosco, another shot, save Florio. Battle for the puck into the corner. St. Joe's trying to break away with it. Kondratovic into the corner. 2 men of St. Joe's and 2 men of Don Bosco. And St. Joe's clears. Michael Doyle behind the Don Bosco net. And they are on an on-man rush. Number 22, Papacristo, goes back into the corner. Shot, save Florio. Still a loose puck. And now it's Dante Mangarelli who gains possession. They are staying on him. Intercepted by Bosco, a shot wide. Puck remains into the corner. Bosco staying on possession, big hit. And Peyton Murphy loses a glove. He's just going to play without it. St. Joe's taking some subs, and Juno gets hit as he is coming out. Now Bosco breaks away with the puck. They give it up.
St. Joe's needs to stop these breakouts.
Another puck battle in the corner. 11:20 left to go in the first period as St. Joe's on the breakaway. Jason Juno, 1v1. And he's not going to get the shot off. And now Don Bosco on the rush. 3-on-2, a shot. And that was offside. I beg your pardon, that was Mateo Scorpion on the breakaway, not Jason Juno of St. Joe's.
St. Joe's got his off game. He's got to go on that.
Yeah,
They're eventually going to Bosco's going to eventually get a goal on them. They're going to be down 1-0 after a critical time.
Yeah, Don Bosco currently leads 7-0 on shots. Face off in the neutral zone. Now it's Jason Juno. Just outnumbered. Number 36 of St. Joe's, Joseph Flanagan, was on the puck. Now Don Bosco back in possession. Juno has some stuff. He's going to go over to Zimmer. And Garipian sends it down towards the boards. Now it's Don Bosco again. Michael Lacey. Intercepted by St. Joe's. Now St. Joe's will take it in their own zone. Zimmer clears. Goes into the Bosco zone. Connor White, big hit. St. Joe's got a shot off, and it's deflection off the post. That was Preston Farrow who shot it into the netting. He'll stop play just a second.
I could see Connor White really tiring out the defense, laying the hits one after another. Eventually, after that, they're going to get a lucky bounce, and the puck will be in front of the net, and they can score.
Another positive. St. Joe's finally got their first shot on goal there. Face-off goes in favor of Don Bosco. Now it's Mark Rudre. Loses possession. Loose puck. St. Joe's. Now it's Max Juno. And is immediately lost to Don Bosco. Rangers send it into the boards. The Don Bosco zone. Bosco toying with it in their zone. Going for the interception is Papacholi. Simon Gretchen gets a shot off. Easy save for Annunziato. Now it's Nick Moss into the Don Bosco zone. It goes back into the boards. Mangarelli over to LJ Russo. And now Bosco on the rush. It's going to be a funny angle, shot nowhere close. Now into the corner once again. 9 minutes left to go in this first period. St. Joe's breaking away. Kondratovic lifts it up. Shot, easy save, Annunziato.
St. Joe's got lucky there on that 2-on-1 on-man rush going down the ice. They got a nice defense to stop the shot.
Looks like he might have gone a little off balance, sort of veering to the right. Good job by Max Amico to stay on it. Faceoff goes in favor of St. Joe's. Big hit on Jason Juno. Puck stays into the corner. And Don Bosco is going to break away again. He's got a one-on-one for Peyton Murphy. He's going to get a shot off, save Florio. Already 8 shots down. I believe that was the 9th right there for Don Bosco. They are just incredibly aggressive.
He's really seeing the puck good tonight. After facing an 8 shot, he's in the perfect spot to block all of them.
We're just 6 minutes into this first period, 8:41 left to go. Face off in the St. Joe zone once again. Won by Don Bosco. Now it's Kyle Delaney out to the point. A shot, save Florio.
The fans here on the Bosco side is ecstatic compared to what's on St. Joe's. They need to keep it up if the St. Joe's want to win.
St. Joe's just has to keep bearing down on defense. This is not going to be an easy game for them. Their transfer is still serving suspension, so consider them a little short-handed. St. Joe's just trying to win one of these face-offs. It seems like it's almost never gone in their way. Into the corner. Bogatrev trying to break towards the puck. He has possession. And he's going to fall down. They won't get the rush off. Greg Zimmer across the boards. And the puck is loose. Goes back into the St. Joe's corner. Looks like Joe Flanagan got a stick on it. And now it's Jason Juno on the breakaway, 1v2. Flanagan right there. Pass and go his way. The shot saved, and it goes behind the net. St. Joe's finally applying some pressure. Jason Juno got a shot off.
That's a great shot right there from Juno. Trying to get around the defender, getting a gap to get the shot off. There's a great job all around on that play.
So now Max Juno in the face-off with Ryan Murphy. Once again, goes in favor of Don Bosco. Into the boards. On it is Don Bosco. They're driving back into the St. Joe's zone. Shot goes way over the net off the glass. Nick Moss into the corner. Mangarelli. Now Donovan Gretchen. Now St. Joe's keeping possession. Max Juno on the puck. And it goes into the netting and out of play.
It's going to be one of these games you're going to have like one opportunity to score and actually score a goal. It's going to be a big defense game tonight.
Yeah, Gabe Florio and the St. Joe's defense off to a great start. Luciano, goalkeeper for Don Bosco, has not had much of a challenge so far. Goes into the Don Bosco zone. Fight for the puck. Into the corner. Fighting for dear life with Shane Papacioli. Now it's Greg Zimmer out to the point. Don Bosco keeps possession. Goes back into the St. Joe's zone. Now Papacioli behind the net. And St. Joe's gets it out of the crease. Out to the point, number 26 of Don Bosco, shot wide. That was Mark Ruggiere, defensive freshman, the lone freshman on this team.
St. Joe's was lucky there when the net got knocked off. Don Bosco was really lucky to put a goal, put the puck into the net. They were setting up some play that they had.
Just couldn't connect there. St. Joe's might be getting into it. Once again, a face off in the Green Knight zone. Goes into the other side of the corner. And now it's back in the Bosco zone. Bosco has possession, however. Michael Doyle over to his teammate, number 23. Now it's Caribbean with the puck. Into the boards. Minziato gets it to his teammate, number 7, Michael Doyle. St. Joe's finally applying some pressure in their zone. And Don Bosco breaks away, 3-on-2. They're going to get a shot. It's going to be wide. Now Nick Moss battling against number 6, Leo McCullough. Now number 36, Joe Flanagan. Over to Mangarelli in the neutral zone. Mangarelli, sort of a 3-on-1. Now it's Devin Stokes. Tommy Gretchen trying to get on him. Stokes gets it over to the captain, Jack Ozer, and he clears it into the St. Joe's zone. St. Joe's just hasn't been able to keep it out of their zone really to begin the game, but they're doing a much better job at it now. Max Nico is on the puck. Now number 22, Nico Papacristo, Don Bosco. Off of Ozer's stick and into the corner. Big Foyer better get back into the net. He's there. Oh, they do not get it off. That was probably the best chance Bosco had to score. Another puck battle in the corner. We've been seeing a lot of those today. Talk about a rivalry game. And now St. Joe's trying to drive it up. They're going to get it into the corner. Bosco driving back up with the puck. Trying to get a shot off is Agassoni. He won't get it. Intercepted by Don Bosco. Don Bosco on the rush, 2v2. Shot, easy save for Florio. As Jack Coy lost possession.
I was looking for his first goal after being the top goal scorer on the St. Joe's last year. It's going to be a chippy game. Puck's in the corner. It's got to fight for the puck all game. Eventually the puck will go into the net.
4 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in this first period. 9-3. Don Bosco leads in shots. So Jason Juneau and Ryan Murphy will face off in the St. Joe's zone. Once again, won by Bosco. Out to the point. Mark Ruggiere, shot into the corner. Now the puck in possession of Don Bosco. It's going to go into the corner. Back in the St. Joe's zone. And Jason Juneau will clear it, and that will be an icing.
St. Joe's really needs to ice that puck there. Don Bosco is trying to set up a play. St. Joe's just had to get it out.
Yeah, so much pressure has been on St. Joe's. Icing the puck is actually not a bad idea. First icing we've seen in this game, however, the puck will be placed right back into their zone. Face off once again, won by Don Bosco. Kyle Delaney struggles with the puck. Now it's Michael Doyle, back to Delaney. And the puck goes into. I couldn't tell if it was the netting, but it goes out of play, however. Might have been the St. Joe's bench.
The St. Joe's night really needs to get the team really going with all the energy that they really need to score a goal.
St. Joe's is playing their hearts out. And now it's Mangarelli. And tries to get into the Bosco zone, and Bosco has the puck. Now it's JP Kushner. Intercepted by Connor White of St. Joe's. Puts it into the boards. Mangarelli. And now it's Donovan Gretchen. And he is going to clear it into the boards. JP Kushner. Over to Jack Ashton. Dante Mangarelli gets hit into the boards. Shot. 6 save, Gabe Florio.
The St. Joe's Knife is really getting hype after those two big hits right back to back. That's going to be the difference maker in this game tonight. That's going to put all the pressure onto the other team. The force them to get a mistake.
Knife Pit doing everything they can to get into it. Now the faceoff goes in the way of St. Joe's. They are still on possession. And now, number 26 off the puck. Each one shot off the stick of the St. Joe's player. Now St. Joe's trying to drive it up. Bosco won't budge. Grippian gets a shot off. Glove save and Nunziato.
St. Joe's had a great breakout there. A 2-on-2 all the way down the ice. They probably just needed one extra pass back to the winger behind them to get a better shot off.
Yeah, good job by Grippian to get a shot off. There was a Bosco stick right on him. Now Jason Juneau wins the face-off and the puck is loose. Mangarelli over to Nick Moss. And Bosco has it into the corner. They fail to get the shot off. Now St. Joe's trying to break away. And they keep possession. Pass over to Mangarelli. Shot! And now it's Joe Flanagan with the puck. And Bosco breaks away. 1-on-1. He's going to try to get a shot off, lose possession. Good job by Nick Moss to stay on him alongside Dante Mangarelli. Now Jason Juneau, pass from Mangarelli on the odd man rush. Juneau with one beat, couldn't get it to Connor White. Now it gets beyond Greg Zimmer back into the St. Joe's zone. Connor White trying to keep it into the Bosco zone. He will not get a clear. Now a shot. Save. Nunziato once again. Shane Papatroli on the shot right there. And Bosco breaking away. Pass goes into the skate of Kyle Kondratovic. And St. Joe's clears the puck. Now it's Greg Zimmer in a battle with Kyle Kondratovic. We got to play. Kyle Kondratovic was not taking anything after one of these Bosco players.
Everybody here is going crazy after the whistle. I think that's the main penalty about Bosco. So that's going to be 2 hits for nothing for both players. He just can't do that after the whistle. 100%. The whole arena is going crazy after those 2 hits. Feels like the momentum's going towards Bosco. And there's a fight in between the student sections here.
Yeah, this is why they love Kyle Kondratovic. Greg Zimmer just takes a big hit. Kondratovic gets right in his face. You're not going to touch my teammate like that.
It's going to be a 5-on-5 after those 2 penalties. For both roughing on both teams.
They will get a face-off in the neutral zone. Mangarelli. Now it's Bogatrev. Tried to get it over to number 36, Joe Flanagan.
Last minute to play in the first period.
Bosco breaks away. They do not. They keep it into the boards. Now it's Nick Zayas. Peyton Murphy on the odd man rush. It goes into the corner. 48 seconds left of this first period. Shot wide in the net. Mangarelli driving it up. Stays into the corner. Bosco's going to keep possession from the point. Puck is behind the St. Joe's net. Mangarelli. And the shot is going to be blocked by
There's more pushing and shoving. This is going to be the same thing after every single whistle for the rest of the game. It's going to bring some momentum between both teams. And the suit sections are going crazy. That's going to be the difference making between both teams.
24 seconds left of this first period. Face off in favor of Don Bosco. Devin Stokes from the point. Shot goes behind the net. Now it's Greg Zimmer on the puck. Stays into the corner. Bosco trying to get a shot off. And St. Joe's is going to clear. Now Devin Stokes. And that will take us to the end of this first period. What a game. St. Joe's slowly starting to catch up on shots.
Greg Zimmer's looking hot right now. You see the Bosco players. This is number 13. Greg Zimmer's holding.
Looks like Greg Zimmer is holding Shane Joey back. This is not a friendly interaction.
The players here in between going to this game, it's going to be chippy. There's going to be a lot of pushing and shoving. And there's going to be a lot of people here that got to deal with all the pressure right now. They're coming with the goal.
Don Bosco currently going back to their section as they get a nice backup, a nice hand from their crowd. St. Joe's doing everything they can to get behind their team. So we go into intermission. Thanks for hanging out with us. Don't go away. We'll be back for the second period.